Hey guys, we're back again with another news reading. Been a little sick lately. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So we're gonna get back into it. Still, still have a cough though. Let's see, there we go. All right, the frightening death. God damn it. Death. That's it. The frightening debt Vladimir Putin owes North Korea's Kim Jong-un. Why would he owe this little trash country any money? Anywhere, anytime, at the point of need, Navy's newly reactivated Second Fleet proves its readiness in North Atlanta. It's hard to talk when your nose is stuffy. The easiest way to meet men in bars, according to bartenders. I'm good. Parents charged with murder over daughter found dead. Fused to sofa with own waste. Maybe they told her to clean her room and she refused. My one estimate, he has slept with 4,000 women over the course of his life. The stars who have revealed the notches on their bedpost. All right. Probably a lot of basketball players in there. You're going with the thousands, like there's probably professional athletes. Maybe some actors like Charlie Sheen or something like that. People that are heavily into drugs, but no, Hitler wasn't Jewish, despite what the Kremlin is saying to justify its invasion of Ukraine. I'm pretty sure Hitler's mother was Jewish, which makes him Jewish. Bank robber uses note to get cash from teller. Okay. That seems like the way you get cash from a teller. Oh, just a regular note? Oh, right, because he's a robber. Gotcha. 8 in 10 Americans are concerned about Russia using nuclear weapons. No, that's 80% of people. No, not at all. Gaslighting can be hard to spot. Here's how therapists define it. Tell you all these articles just constantly trying to make therapy such a necessary occupation when it's really not. It's necessary for some people, but not enough to keep the business afloat. The largest armies in history. Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, has a darker legacy than most people know. Than people know, okay, not most. Another occupation is trying to stay afloat, historians. Video of a duck waddling over for a daily visit with human best friend is simply adorable. Would they hang out and have conversations? Like just a duck traveling to people that have food. Not friendship, just hunger. Military tracks Russian vessel near Hawaii. Country legend Naomi Judd died by suicide after a long time struggle with mental health. Which one is Naomi Judd? Probably this woman, because they said country legend. This one looks mixed or something. So country. Russian national soccer team club sides banned from European competition. Ukrainian resistance has continued to push Russian. Enough about Russia and Ukraine. The Legion study identifies 8 types of motorcycle riders. Okay. Record-breaking college basketball pitch goes viral. His arm looked like it's out of the socket. No. Mom calls 911 repeatedly after son brings girlfriend home. All right. Augustine Foe. There are not enough humans in all of history. What does that even mean? Poland says it's ready to help Germany. Sit down, Poland. Family of NYPD detective's daughter in cold case murder marks 40th birthday. 10-year-old boy dies while playing in Little League game on Long Island. Ha! He wasn't ready. What, he had asthma or something? Former KGB. Enough about Putin. And Google fires another AI researcher who reportedly challenged findings. Now, he shouldn't have done that. Meet the American billionaire who gave all his money away. Well, he's no longer a billionaire. He gave his money away, so there's no need to talk about it. Help mistakes you didn't know you were making. British soldiers captured by bizarre 19th century advice for girls. Let's see what this advice is. Bizarre 19th century had peculiarities. Babies were kept out of windows in cages. Like birds, doctors were prescribing cocaine and opium to patients, yes. And people were wearing arsenic-laced clothes. So can it get even weirder? As for side before women's magazines and other sources of online advice, there are a few books on the matter. All right, let's just get to it. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg. John Harvey Kellogg was a doctor, a nutritionist among serving. What does this have to do with the advice? Oh, God. I guess it's the gallery I learn about. What's the advice? Oh, this is bullshit. Was it clickbait? I got clickbaited. So you can get even worse. Dr. Oh, Kellogg. Okay, so Kellogg gave advice. Is that what you're saying? Cornflakes. You probably recognize that last name best for Kellogg's cornflakes, which actually invented by his brother, Will Keat Kellogg, on John Harvey's request. Okay, what you might not know about Dr. Kellogg is he was a doctor. In 1887, he published a book, Plain Facts of Old and Young, Embracing the Natural History and Hygiene of Organic Life. The book, however, was actually originally published in 1877 as Plain Facts About Sexual Life. All right, advice. In the book, he gave some advice to boys and girls on how they should conduct their lives. Intrigued? No, not really. Girls' advice should behave, blah, blah, blah. What was this? They should put hoops around. What? You need to be healthy if you want to be beautiful. Makes sense. No girl can long be beautiful without health, and no girl who enjoys perfect health can be really ugly in appearance. Oh, debatable. A healthy continence is always attractive. True. It's good advice. You need to be healthy if you want to be. Even created an exercise machine, the Battle Creek Healthier Build. This ridiculous dress, but he was fat. I don't. Choose the right friends. A girl will always do well to avoid a companion who is vain, idle, silly, or frivolous. Good advice. Girls who have these evil characters are very likely to have others also which are worse. True. I wouldn't call it evil, but it is unappealing. Yeah, evil seems a bit much. Yeah. Hang out with the right people. Yeah, makes sense. No matter how pretty, witty, stylish, or aristocratic she may be, she should be shunned. Okay. Makes sense. No need to shun her, though. That was this. She reading with no hands? Oh, there's her hands. Be careful what you read. Sentimental books are no-no. He said, a confirmed novel reader is almost as difficult to reform as a confirmed inebriate or opium eater. The influence upon the mind is most damaging and pernicious. It is not only just it not only destroys the love for solid and useful reading, but excites the emotions, and in many cases keeps the passion a perfect fever of excitement. Sentimental books are no. I don't get that one. Popular books can be dangerous. According to Kellogg, Geoffrey Chaucer, poetry had led many to self-abuse for the gratification of passions. Powerful stuff indeed. Yeah, I suppose, but just like saying television, lead to drug abuse, or video games lead to drug abuse or to violence. No, people like what they like, but it can have a negative influence, I suppose. It influences you to do stuff that might not be good for you. Beware of your diet. Okay, we know that food can influence how we feel, from having anti-depressing properties to aphrodisiacs. Kellogg, however, goes a little bit further on the dangers of eating food. Beware of your diet. Alert girls of the dangers of stimulating and exciting articles of food, which spices, pepper, mustard, fish. What? It's a little bit too detailed, man. You're just like micromanaging every aspect of these women's lives. Beware of your diets. Think a midnight snack, he said, and don't even think about a midnight snack. Late suppers. All right. Trying to keep them thin. All right. Coffee is no good either. We've talked before about the many surprising uses of coffee, but we didn't know that the influence of coffee in stimulating the genital organs is notorious. What? You mean it makes you want to urinate, right? Get married at the right age. Dr. Kellogg was 20, which for a doctor was 20 for women and 24 for men. Because back then that makes sense. Why? Because this period is that at which the body attains complete development. Okay. Okay. No problems with that. You marry your sister. Marry well and don't rush it. Some words of advice for all the ladies thinking about marriage. Look well before you leap. Consider well, carefully, and prayerfully. I mean, if they couldn't read or do much else, how are they going to have the proper information to make the right judgment? Don't be tricked by looks and status. It's like their number one way to make decisions. Do not be dazzled by a handsome face. It's going to happen. An agreeable address. It's going to happen. A brilliant or piquant manner. It's going to happen. Choose rather modesty, simplicity, sincerity, morality, qualities of heart and mind rather than exterior embellishments. That sounds like you want them to choose nice guys, and it's not going to happen, sir. What's this? Damn, she's pale. There's no need for long courtships or engagements. There's absolutely a need for that. Dr. Kellogg said these are not productive and can be, in fact, be dangerous. Well, true, it does waste a lot of time. Even if you made the wrong choice in the end and you took a long time to do it, then that's a waste of time. So yeah, maybe he's right. There's no need for long courtship. He said that. Dress appropriately. Good advice. Modesty is everything, apparently. So what do you mean apparently? I mean, that's good advice. These dresses are just like no, just no, absolutely no. But it was good advice. A young woman who lacks modesty, who manifests boldness of manner and carelessness in deportment, is not only liable to have her virtue assailed by designing and unscrupulous men, but is herself likely to fall before the temptation to indulge in secret sin. It's not secret, sir. It's natural, which is certain to present itself in some way sooner or later. It's going to be very soon. It's good advice, but who the hell listens to that? Don't follow the latest trends. Out of your mind. You think women are capable of not following the latest trends. The girl who disregards the law of health, who carefully follows the fashions in her dress, lacing in her waist to attain. Sir, women love attention, and the latest trends get attention. So that's pretty much like telling boys not to jerk off. It's just not going to happen, sir. What am I looking at? Don't follow. Yeah. Don't be a flirt. Ha! Apparently, it's not good for you. It exerts a malign influence alike upon the mental, the moral, and the physical constitution of those who indulge in it. Again, attention, sir. Don't be a flirt. Again, with the flirting thing, he's really against the flirt. You can dance, huh? Just so long as you do so as a form of exercise. Dancing has a direct influence in stimulating the passions of provoking unchaste desires, which is too often lead to unchaste. Talking can do the same thing. Talking to people can lead to flirting, can lead to chasing desires. Like any way human beings interact, they're going to use it to do the things that come naturally to us, like having sex. So what are you saying? Your mother should be your best friend. Oh boy. Any girl that says her mother is her best friend is a red flag, sir. Daydreaming is very dangerous. Well, daydreams are often the source of general debility in femininity. I don't think it makes them less feminine. I think that's one of the things that makes them feminine. Disordered functions. Premature disease. Delusion, do you mean? Delusion? But I don't know about the disease part, and even premature death. Come on, man. Without the actual exercise of the genital organs. What? What? I don't even know what to say. Daydreaming is very dangerous. And usually those who indulge in daydreaming are the idle and the voluptuous. Well, you know, big tits will dream. And the sedentary and the nervous. I don't think nervous people dream that much, but sedentary definitely. Idle, yes. Voluptuous, definitely. When you got them cannons, you. Anyways, that was interesting. Until next time.